Hi, I'm Jean Widner with Wild Divine. Thanks for being here with me today. I want to show you what coherence looks like when it's recorded in one of our applications live on screen. And from that, I'm going to be able to show you exactly how it is that we measure coherence. Then I'm going to open up Villa Serena and let you see the way that we display and explore coherence visually inside one of those programs. So let's begin though by first backing up and making sure that you all know what coherence is and what its benefits are. Coherence, or heart coherence as we refer to it, is very simply a very regular pattern of breathing, and what it means is that your breath is happening deeper, slower, quieter, and more regularly. That's one of the very tenets of meditation that was explained to us in the Relaxing Rhythms program by Dr. Andrew Weil, to make your breath deeper, slower, quieter, and more regular. And when you're breathing very regularly, you are said to be in a state of coherence. Now, what that really means for your mind and your body is that first off, obviously, all of your organs are in harmony. You're getting exactly the right amount of oxygen into your blood flow. So your body is happy, and then your mind is also happy. When you're in a state of coherence, you're very focused. Creative thinking, problem solving, those aha moments can come to you more intuitively. When you're in a state of coherence, meditatively, it also gives you a platform from where we can kind of commune with the divine, if you will, where we can tap into that collective consciousness. And it's also a place where, when we're coherent, we feel more positive emotions. Now, what's interesting about our emotional state in coherence and the mind-body connection that we all have is that when you're in coherence, you feel more positive emotions, as I just said, but the reverse is also true. Positive emotions such as gratitude, empathy, compassion can actually help put you into a coherent state within your heart and within your body. So that's always a very interesting thing to explore in your own meditation practice. So we're going to get started. Now, I did a recording here I just took a screenshot here a few seconds ago of the grapher. But I want to let you know that this demonstration that I'm going to do with you here today, I'm going to be using the new Iome PE ear clip, but everything that I'm doing here today, you can also do with your Iome finger sensor hardware or your blue classic Lightstone turtle owners out there. So it doesn't matter what type of hardware it is that you have. In case you never knew this before, you can open up the grapher simultaneously with any of our other applications, and you can run them both at the same time so that you can actually see coherence, but also be in one of the other exploration or gaming platforms at the same time. And that's essentially what we're going to do today. But first, let me go ahead and explain to you coherence and how we measure that. And to do that most effectively, I took this screenshot. This is just a shot of the grapher, and what you've got here is the ear clip or the Iome finger sensor, it doesn't matter which one it is recording your heart rate. And as it records your heart rate, it maps it out on screen. And every time we inhale or breathe in, our heart rate escalates. And every time that we exhale, our heart rate decreases. And so what happens when you sit there and you breathe is that this sine wave pattern forms as we inhale, exhale, and exhale. Now, coherence, remember, as I said, what you're looking at there is how regularly you're breathing. So when you're breathing in a state of coherence, what you're looking for is an even period of time between each of those points. Now, in this particular model, I'm very comfortable with a 10-second breathing cycle. So in other words, each of these points, for me to be in a deeply coherent state, is happening almost exactly every 10 seconds apart from each other. I'll show you later that you can customize that for yourself, but this is how you achieve coherence. Now, when you look here at these little figures, like this is the coherence score. See, I was really nice and high at a 91% coherence when I stopped this, but for the session it had been an average of 56%. It took me a couple of minutes, to breathe and sit here and get into this state. And so we use both of those scores in various parts of our programs as we work you through different visual explorations of these same concepts. So this just gives you a very quick snapshot, though, of exactly what it is that we're working with. This is just customization that I was just talking about in terms of the length of the timing of the breathing cycle that you want to measure. A lot of our programs include the ability to customize this. So once again, you'll see here the default is set for 10 seconds. But excuse me, if you've been doing a lot of breathing and breath work over time, you might feel comfortable with a much longer breathing cycle. Or if you're new, or a younger person, you may want to start with a lower one. The bottom line here is there's no right and there's no wrong. There's only what feels good for you. And I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to go ahead and start this up and make sure that I have a nice good signal going. And yes, I'm probably a little bit nervous because we're recording this. I'm not normally at like a 90 beat per minute resting heart rate. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. And then I'm going to open up Villa Serena. Okay, now I've actually already gone ahead and opened up Villa Serena and done some repair work for you. The very first thing that you always have to do when you come to the villa is you have to open the door, but we won't have to do that here right now. So I've done some repair work, but oh boy, we're still quite a mess. Look at all of this. Oh, gee, what to start with? Let's go up here. Let's go take care of that big boulder that's laying down there. All right, we're going to go ahead and fix this. So I'm going to breathe and relax, and in a few seconds when I start this repair, you're going to see the breathing prompt appear in this upper corner, and you're welcome to breathe along in time with me as we watch what happens. Success. I wish all my home improvement projects were this easy. Let's go take a look at, see my grapher? So see how I managed to get into that nice deep state of coherence there. And of course, then as I started to sit up here at the end of the game, that went back into normal. But you can see how that reflects itself there. Okay, so the bottom line for all of us at Wild Divine is you can see that this program, this Villa Serena program, is a metaphor for clearing your mind, for repairing and restoring that which has fallen into strain and stress and disrepair. And what we work towards is to give you all tools that you can always take into your daily life so that you truly know when you're relaxed, that you know how to achieve coherence, that you know how to breathe and to do what's necessary to help you in your daily lives with all of the things that we encounter on a daily basis, whether it's stress with your job or stress with your family, or just really needing to go to sleep and get a good night's sleep that makes you feel better when you wake up in the morning. And that's what we do. And I hope that you've learned something here today and that you understand coherence and how we measure it and how it can help you. Be well.